Oh, yeah, alright. I'm Elsa Eli.
I'm David Bradley. Here we are. So we're going to say our last names, or are we too stoned to even remember them?
I said my last name.
Mm-mm. Elsa Eli?
Oh. I'm Elsa Eli Waith.
I'm David Bradley Eisenberg.
And this is High Bible Stories. We're smoking weed. We're getting high.
We're reading the Bible.
Today we're going to talk about OG JC, Jesus Christ.
In the house.
And he's invited to a wedding. Now here's the cool thing, okay? This is Jesus' first miracle. He goes to this wedding, and we've all heard this, right? He turns water to wine. This was Jesus' first miracle, which proves to me Jesus was no teetotaler.
No. First thing you do, first thing that's on your mind.
His first public miracle.
He is relatable. He's like us. He's a millennial. Jesus was a millennial at this point.
I feel like we have to light the pipe on that one.
Yeah, we should. So things like Jesus, look, it's pretty fucking cool to convert water into wine, but like think about the idea of making any bath that you take automatically lavender.
Now he didn't want to do this. If you peep, Jesus in John 2:2 says Jesus and his disciples had been invited to the wedding. And when the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no more wine." And Jesus was like, "Woman, why do you involve me? He didn't even want to do this." Like he looked at his mom and was like, "Ma."
It's also weird that he called her woman. Like he's like, woman! Like that's like such like a, he already knows he's the son of God at this point. Because only the fucking son of God would have the nerve to call their mom woman.
Listen, woman.
Yeah.
They out of wine. Like he was supposed to already know what to do with that.
Yeah. It makes me think that she made him practice at home first.
Right. Like this was like her thing. Like we're gonna go to this wedding.
Yeah. Oh, your son can start a fire. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so cool. Jesus can turn water into wine. All right, just saying.
This is like a typical Jewish mom thing.
It also could be easily.
This is a very typical Jewish mom thing.
Yes, I mean, my mom brought me to parties and asked me to do the same thing all the time as a kid.
But he was like, "Woman, my hour has not yet come." And then you know what Jesus' mom does right after that? She just turns to the servants and is like, "Do whatever he says."
Yeah. And then she's just like, "Trust me, he's got a process.
He's just he's a genius.
He's a genius boy.
Just do whatever he says."
The servants are just gonna go along with it. Can you imagine being a fucking servant and this like pushy fucking mom is just like, "All right, listen, we're gonna have an extra special show and we're not gonna tip you any more than we would." Go ahead.
Can you imagine being somebody else at that wedding with your like regular ass like wedding gift or whatever? It's like, well, fuck my toaster, right?
Yeah. Look, I just stuck to the registry, all right? This is her special day, and then a fucking god magician.
And then like the son of
Shows up.
Christ.
Yeah, it's a Jewish wedding, so they start lifting up Jesus in the chairs and do the horror with Jesus. But they just like leave the bride and groom aside. It's like, oh, you don't want to see us cut the cake? Oh, you just, okay.
Because Jesus always comes. Because Jesus always comes and makes it about him.
Just fucking ruins everything. The thing is that when he was like a teenager, he was probably doing some shitty miracles, like turning the water into Gatorade. You know what I mean? Like, he went through an adolescent phase, okay?
It's like, it's piss. I would like to think that Jesus was a classy bitch and he turned it into rosé.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, Jesus is a classy bitch.
This is like
the middle of the day.
This is turn up brunch. He's
It's like the middle of the day.
He's getting his heels on and he's making rosé, and he's just gonna go there, have some eggs Benedict. That's what's being served. It's brunch. It's a brunch wedding. The teen study. Does the teen study have anything to say about this? About the water and wine story?
No.
You know why? Because they don't want to encourage
Drinking. No, the Team Study Bible acts like this whole story doesn't happen, actually. It's water to wine. Jesus fucking knew how to party, and that was his first debut miracle.
Jesus liked to go to Electric Zoo and take Molly with his friends.
We just assume it was lit, because even Jesus' mom was like, "Yo,
Do that fucking thing.
Turn up.
Do it. Just fucking get wasted, all right?